Hey, Krista,
But
let there be light.
right, let there be light.
So, hi, everybody. I'm Bill. I am the writer of the Winning English newsletter. Along with me is Krista.
Hi, Bill. Good to see you. Yes, and I am involved in teaching individual English sessions, and I run a business called ooLango. And we are also doing an immersion trip where people can come into the United States and into Arizona and have an immersion experience with English. So I'm excited about that. And I'm excited to be here with you, Bill, for our
And
yes.
yeah, and I'm excited as well because I think we have a bit of a fun episode for today where we're going to be talking about words and phrases from the Bible that you might not realize are from the Bible. Even native English speakers might not realize they're from the Bible. Now, let there be light, of course, that sounds biblical, but we've got other examples coming up as well.
Yes. And one of the first examples that came to my mind is it's better to give than to receive, which Jesus said was referenced in Acts 20:35. And what this means is basically more fulfilling and virtually righteous to give rather than receive something. So better to give than receive. Bill, when you think of this phrase, is there anything special that comes to mind?
Oh, well, I think about how we are happy to be giving this video to all of you, expecting nothing in return right now. Now, maybe a little bit, but of course, at the beginning, certainly, it is better to give than to receive, so that you understand what we have to offer.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. So better to give than receive is something that I feel in my heart, and I hope that this helps you understand that these references are actually biblical. So you may, in the United States or in English, we often will say it's better to give than receive, just in normal conversation. And it's kind of cool that it's biblical. So what
And
other
that is
phrase?
a
Yeah.
yeah, that's the theme for today's phrases, is that people might not even realize that that's where it's coming from. And, regarding better to give than to receive, I think, Krista, you and I see eye to eye on that. Um, to see eye to eye. So this is another one. I'll just read you the quote. It's, Thy watchmen shall lift up the voice, with the voice together shall they sing, for they shall see eye to eye when the Lord shall bring again Zion. So that is a phrase from the Bible where he says they will see eye to eye. Now, you might think that that means to see one another in person, but actually, it doesn't quite mean to see one another in person. It means to agree. So, Krista and I agree on this. So, we see eye to eye. Do you have any examples, Krista, of where you see eye to eye with someone?
Let's see. Well, let's see. Let's see eye to eye. I see eye to eye with my husband on a lot of things. We agree on uh, certain things like our way of raising our kids. We agree on our beliefs, and that way we can say we see eye to eye. So that's a good example of how to see eye to eye.
And just to be clear, if you are going to see someone physically in person and not on a Zoom call, you will be seeing them face to face. So, kind of that original meaning that was there in the Bible, we've taken it over with face to face. And maybe after you get together with someone face to face, you will see eye to eye.
Mhm.
Uh, okay, Krista, moving on to the next one. You have a happy one.
Eat, drink, and be merry. Yes,
I
that
like it.
is, yes, I love that expression. Let's eat, drink, and be merry. It's something that often you may say before you have a meal. It basically means to enjoy yourself and enjoy the moment. Eat, drink, and be merry. So thinking of like when I was on a recent trip and we were in the car and on the way there, and we said to each other, "Boy, I cannot wait to eat, drink, and be merry," meaning we were looking forward to our trip and planning a lot of fun and relaxation. What about you,
Kind of
Bill?
Well, what's interesting to me is that sounds so non-religious, right? It
Mhm.
sounds
Mhm.
secular. It sounds like very of this world. But nope, actually comes from the Bible. You're being encouraged to eat, drink, and be merry, which I like that. I like that.
Mhm.
And just to begin to wrap up here a little bit, um, we've given you a few examples, but these are just a drop in the bucket of all of the examples. There are so many to choose from. Drop in the bucket is a very common saying. It means that something is just one example, small, unimportant, like one drop of water in a giant bucket of water. But it again comes from the Bible, which I think most people wouldn't realize. The book of Isaiah. Behold, the nations are as a drop of a bucket and are counted as the small dust of the balance. I have to admit, I did not know that drop in the bucket came from this.
Yeah, it's a phrase that just reminds me something of, it's very easy and very simple, and it's a drop in the bucket. It's a phrase that, yeah, it's surprising. It's surprising that that would come from the Bible. Very unique, very unique phrases that we find.
And again, this is just a few examples. I've got a link to more examples. I'll put that down in the commentary with this that I found. But Krista, you and I will come back to these. In fact, we want to hear from you. If you got an example, and if you've got examples and we like it, Krista's got something for you.
Yes, I have a free English session tutoring with me for half an hour, and would love to give you a little bit of tips on these types of idioms and phrases, and just in general help you improve your English. So, yes, please definitely, if you have a phrase that you know is from the Bible, mark it down in the comments and we will select the best one and you'll get the free session.
Fantastic. That's a great deal, folks. It's just come up with the phrase, put it there in the comments. And I would
And
encourage you, if you would please, to go to winningenglish.substack.com and please sign up for my weekly newsletter where I cover these sorts of things, idioms and sayings, and have additional content in there as well. So please give me your email for a subscription.
all right, excellent. Well, Bill, I think it's time for me to go eat, drink, and be merry. I'm off to do some fun things with some friends. So I hope that everybody has a great experience with learning English. And I'm off to eat, drink, and be merry.
I will do the same because lunchtime is coming up. So I will eat, drink, and be merry. Krista, you have a great week, and everyone out there have a great week as well.
All right. Thanks, Bill. Bye now.
Bye.